If there's one meal that's gonna keep you full all day long and cost less than $10, it's Fulum Demas. It's basically stewed beans, and you can find these cans at your local Middle Eastern grocery store. Start by heating up a pot with some olive oil and cooking down yellow onion, jalapeno, a little bit of garlic, then add in the fava beans along with some tomatoes, your spices, salt, pepper, and a little bit of water. Then just cover and cook for about 15 minutes until the beans are tender. I like a more mashed consistency, so I use an immersion blender to blitz in random spots and then finish with lemon juice. Traditionally, we serve this with a ton of veggies on the side, and I love scooping it up with some raw white onion and de-seeded jalapenos. Don't forget to add a good glug of olive oil in the center, of course some fresh naan, and it's ready to enjoy.
If you haven't decided what to make for dinner tonight, you have to try out these Korean gochujang chicken skewers. They're sweet and spicy, super juicy, and they come together in less than 30 minutes in the air fryer. We're going to start by taking some chicken thighs and chopping it into small pieces. Add it into your bowl, and then we're going to make our marinade. Gochujang paste, brown sugar, sesame oil, soy sauce, rice vinegar, salt, gochugaru or chili flakes, paprika, some ginger, and garlic. Mix that together really well, pour it over the chicken, and combine all together to marinate it. If you have time, let this sit to really soak all the flavors, or just immediately throw it onto some skewers. We're going to pop them into our air fryer, flipping them over halfway so that both sides are beautifully charred. Once they're looking beautiful like this, you can serve it over a bed of jasmine rice with some green onions and sesame seeds as a garnish.
Who doesn't love a no-bake dessert? Let's make this mini eggs cheesecake. The mini chocolate eggs paired so well with the sweet cream and buttery crust. You guys have to make this. Start by crushing some digestive biscuits. You can use a food processor, but I think this is a mess-free method. Add some melted butter, and you're going to flat this down on your baking tin. Set that in the fridge to set, and we're going to start on our sweet cream. Whisk some double cream until it becomes thick like this, and you're going to add in some cream cheese. And to sweeten up the cream, I'm going to use East End's cane demerara sugar. Add in some crushed mini eggs to this and give this all a good mix. Bring back your baking tin, and you're going to top the cream all over. Let this set in the fridge for a couple hours, and it should come out like this. To decorate the cheesecake, I'm going to use some crushed chocolate, some more mini chocolate eggs, and East End's nuts. And honestly, it balanced out so well. You guys have to make this.
These are the Parmesan garlic chicken tenders Wingstop told you not to worry about. Give a large bowl of buttermilk a splash of pickle juice, a good amount of your favorite hot sauce, and then you want to season with onion, garlic, paprika, chili powder, and some sazon. Time to submerge your chicken breast tenders, and now we're going to marinate until we lose patience. For the dry batter, I'm going to make it simple with some all-purpose flour, toss in a healthy amount of cornstarch, always a kiss of baking powder, and then we season with the same seasonings that we did in the marinade. When you're ready to fry, make sure you drip off all the excess buttermilk, throw it into the dry batter, then I like to go back into the wet batter, and then one last time into the dry. You want to do wet, dry, wet, dry. To make the beautiful sauce, we're going to start melting down some butter, slide in some minced heartburn, time to toast down some red chili flakes and thyme, and then in a bowl you're gonna actually drizzle in lots of Kewpie mayo, add the garlic butter mixture, and then we're just gonna mix it in to get that beautiful restaurant style Parmesan garlic. When you're ready to fry, throw your tenders into oil set at 350. 4 or 5 minutes later, I allow them to rest, and back in the oil for 1 more minute to get nice and golden like me. I like to paint on the sauce because it is pretty thick, and then last but not least, just make it rain Parmesan cheese. And as always, now bismillah. If you haven't realized, chicken tenders are my addiction.